The reason a lot of us own different watches is because we know that every watch is an expression, or we think of an event and we think of a watch, and so we express ourselves, either the situation or where we're going, the event, and we try to match our watch or to our event or to our situation or to whatever we're trying to convey at that moment. At this point right now, I'm wearing a beautiful Omega Geneve from 1969. I'm sitting in the studio right now because I'm going to start a video right now in a few minutes for my other channel. That's a maintenance channel. And this video is about young kids and the way they don't have tools and the future and who's going to do the repairs, and there's going to be good money in repairs. And it goes into stuff like that because the new generations are different, and a lot of them are different than us. I'm not saying they're right or wrong. They're just different, but there's going to be a big opportunity for youngsters that want to, take on the trades, because obviously everybody's moving away from that. They're making more money. They'd rather pay somebody to have something done than do it themselves. So I think for this occasion, for this video, this watch is perfect. I could wear a G-Shock. I could wear a Rolex. I could wear my Black Bay 58. I could wear different watches. But I think that for this video, for what I'm trying to say, this watch is perfect. This is a 35 millimeter Omega Geneve. It's a beautiful, beautiful silver barked dial. It's in perfect condition. Still has the original crystal. It's got the Omega logo in the center. It's just a beauty. 35 millimeters. An alligator strap. I think this watch is, most kids won't even know what it is. They can't even read it, much less know what it is. And that's one of the amazing things that I was talking to my daughter about earlier. Of course, my daughters can read, a watch, an analog watch. But it's funny how a lot of kids, it's got the race logo. This is a 1969 version, and it's really, really beautiful. It's just a beautiful, beautiful watch. And I was talking to my daughter earlier, and I asked her, do you know how to write cursive? Cursive, a lot of us that went to school in the 80s or 90s, we would always write cursive. And she says, Dad, no, we just, everything's in a computer now. Look at that, how beautiful that dial is. Silver barked dial. And she said, Dad, no, we don't really write that much. I mean, it's mostly everything's in a computer now, and it's, there's no cursive on a computer. And it's funny because, that's something that we learned. I don't know if there's a lot of use for that or not. I don't know. I think it's more elegant, and you could write a lot faster if you knew how to write cursive, but I guess that doesn't matter. Nobody's really writing anymore. Everybody's typing, and my daughters are much faster than me typing than I could ever be, writing cursive. So I'm not going to argue those points. It's a whole different world. Times have changed. Of course, kids nowadays, they can't really read or watch anymore. The video I'm going to do is not about watches, but everything's related in a way. They can't even read time anymore on a watch, but they don't really need it because they have their Apple Watches, they have their phones with them, and one or two of them can read time on a watch. Us, we're fortunate. Most of us, we don't even need any numbers on the dial. We don't even need any markings on the dial. We could look at a Movado, for example. It's got no markings on it, and we know what time it is. We've been doing it long enough to we can tell. But back to the theme is, I think that this watch, really understated, really beautiful, goes with what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to preach to any of these kids, younger generations. My video is going to be about, there's going to be a big opportunity. There's going to be a big opportunity for the ones that do want to go into the trades. And it's going to be an interesting video. I don't know if it may upset some of the kids, but I think that this video, I think this watch goes perfect with this video. I think this watch is, if you're trying to put yourself in a teacher role or a experienced person that wants to give some advice, this is the perfect watch. I have other watches, but thinking about what this video is going to be about, I think this is the perfect watch for this video. And I want to share with you guys my logic, or the way I think about watches, and why I have different watches, and how I think about a watch when I use it, when I wear it. And I'm really fortunate that I get to do YouTube videos. If somebody wants to watch that video, I will link it, on the description to this video. If somebody's interested in watching that video, it's interesting too. Anyways, I just wanted to share. I just want to show you guys this beautiful Omega. It's a beauty. And I'll see you guys on the next video.